I've made and invested a lot of money over the last couple of years, but I've also spent a lot of money, so I wanted to share 3 expensive things that I don't regret buying. Starting off with my dream car that I bought when I was 21 years old, I bought a 2020 Tesla Model 3 Performance for around $60,000. I had just started making good money around that time, around $100,000, and was it the best financial decision? Probably not, but me buying that car lit a fire under my ass. It was the first nice thing I ever had, and it motivated me to make so much more money. Next up, I spent $15,000 buying my dream watch. This is a Rolex GMT Master 2, aka the Spray, and I bought that for my 24th birthday, which was almost 2 years ago, which is crazy. I bought it to commemorate me making over $150,000 that year and breaking over a $300,000 net worth, all while being a first-gen college dropout. And lastly, I spent well over $100,000 in rent over the last couple of years to live in my dream apartment, and no, I do not regret it. No, I do not see it as wasting money. I love my place. I love my space. I love every single aspect of living in a luxury high-rise building in the city. And honestly, I was pretty late to move out on my own compared to most of my friends because I had the opportunity to stay at home with my parents and save a bunch of money. But every time I did move out and get my own place, I made more memories, made more friends, and made more money. All that to say, you should be smart with your money. You should save your money. You should invest for the future. But at the same time, you should use your money to make your dreams come true. Got my dream car, my dream apartment, my dream watch, and I get to treat my friends and family along the way. Find the balance in enjoying the now while preparing for the future. American Express just sent me their new Platinum card. Let's unbox it. They upped the fee to $895, which in my opinion is still very much worth it because they not only kept all the old benefits that you got, but they also added a bunch more. And on top of that, they added this new shiny mirrored finish, which I love. Like, look at how pretty this thing is. And for reference, this is the old one. This is more of like a silver flat finish, and this one is a mirrored chrome finish. Now, this card costs almost $1,000 a year, but it's basically free for me because I actually use all the benefits that it comes with, and I only recommend getting this card if you travel quite frequently. So let's run through all the benefits, starting with travel. You get a $600 hotel credit, a $200 Uber cash credit, a $120 Uber One credit, a $200 airline fee credit, and a $200 Clear Plus membership. So you can skip all the lines, and when you do go to the airport, you have access to all their lounge, which has free food and drinks. And moving on to the dining and entertainment perks, you get a $400 Resi credit, a $300 digital entertainment credit, which can be used towards YouTube Plus, Hulu, ESPN, The Wall Street Journal, and a bunch of other subscriptions. You get a $300 Lululemon credit, which I've already put to good use and bought a bunch of shorts. Then you get a $155 Walmart credit, a $100 Saks Fifth Avenue credit, and a $200 Aura Ring credit. Now, don't forget to read the fine print because you do have to enroll in a lot of these perks on the Amex app, and on top of that, you don't get all these credits at once. Some of them are quarterly or biannually. For me, this card's a no-brainer because I travel quite a bit, but if you don't travel that much and just spend most of your money on groceries and eating out, check out the Amex Gold.
I'm here with Rye, and I'm taking over his channel.
Hi guys, I'm with Alex on a budget. Alex, I know you quit your job, your corporate 9-to-5 job about 6 months ago, and you transitioned to being a full-time content creator. Can you walk me through that journey a little bit? Like, what has that been like?
Yeah, so when I started creating content, I obviously had no intention of quitting my full-time job. However, with time, I started earning a lot more with content, and I just found that I have a much bigger passion for it than I do with my full-time job. So I just decided to make this year a full experiment.
Go
and
all
just
in.
Go all in.
And how has it been for you since leaving that 9-to-5, now having to run your own business as a full-time content creator? Like, give me a little bit of an insight as to what that looks like, what your day-to-day feels like, and has it felt good?
It has felt absolutely amazing. I cannot even lie. I absolutely love it. It gives me the freedom and flexibility to be able to create content, the thing I very much love. But on top of that, because my brain has the full capacity, I can create even better content,
Yeah.
and I'm enjoying it so much. And I think it was 100% the right decision for me right now.
I agree 100%. I think you inspire so many people, including myself. And I don't know if you know this, but I started posting every day back in March of this year. And I committed to posting every single day. And I was probably at like 10 to 15,000 followers at the time, kind of struggling, finding my niche, throwing things at the wall, figuring out how to do this content thing. And you commented on one of my videos that I love your videos, congrats on all the growth. And that to this day has still stuck with me and has pushed me to keep posting every single day. And now I'm at a point where content has changed my life. So I owe you a thank you for that.
You have nothing to thank me. I knew from the moment I saw that video, I'm like, okay, he's going to be big, whatever. Let's just
Stop.
watch him. And even now, I mean, your growth is absolutely insane. So if you guys have friends that need to follow an amazing content
thank you
creator
so
when it comes to
much.
even personal finance, send the video to all your friends.
Thank you so much. It means the world, it really does. Speaking of the finances a little bit,
Mhm.
what were you making on average per month back in your 9-to-5 job? And what are you making on average now as a full-time content creator?
Yeah, so my salary on paper was $125,000. I was a senior content designer. And per month, that's about what, like $10,000?
Yeah.
However, this year I'm on track to make 500,000
No way.
just from content. I set this crazy goal for myself and I had no expectations of meeting it. but I think we will meet it.
I think you're going to crush it. Congratulations, first of all. That is so amazing, and I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And it is truly a testament to go out and chase your dreams. Like, nothing is unrealistic if you put in the work and you just put yourself out there. So many people are afraid to fail in front of other people. It might be a little corny or a little cringy at first, but once you get comfortable with being embarrassed or a little cringy, like, success and everything you've wanted is right on the other side of that.
Yes, and people love to see other people try, even if they don't cheer for you at first. Once you do make it, they will remember you as that person who just kept trying and didn't give up.
I love that. I
So-
think that's a great note to end on. I think we're going to run this back on a full frame podcast, a full episode. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Alex, thank you so much for having me in Chicago.
Thank you. And when I come to Florida, we'll do a video with you.
1000%. Bye, guys.
Bye.
So I just lost a $10,000 brand deal, and you're probably wondering, did it hurt to pass up on that kind of money? And yeah, it did hurt a little bit, but would I do it again? In a fucking heartbeat, because I've learned that not all money is good money. And let this be a lesson to other creators or people that want to get into the content creator world. No amount of money is ever worth risking your reputation. And on top of that, no amount of money is ever worth destroying the trust that you've built with your community and your audience. You should always have their back and their best interest at heart. I've been posting content consistently since March of this year, and since then I've had the opportunity to work with hundreds of brands, but I turned down 99% of them because they either don't align with me and my audience, or they just can't afford you, boy. But even in this case, $10,000 for one video, like, are you kidding me? Little old Rye would have never even imagined making that type of money, but here I am turning it down because it doesn't align with me and my audience. And I will never promote a gambling company because I don't gamble. I don't want my audience to gamble, and I don't care. That money will come back. Not only does this apply to content, but it applies to life in general. Please learn how to play the long game. I am so cool with turning down $10,000 today because I know I'm doing right by me, my morals, and the people that rock with me. So I have no doubt in my mind that I will make 10 times or even 100 times that in the future. If I had $10,000, here are a few ways that I would go about investing it, and I'm going to rank these from least risky to most risky. Starting off with index funds and ETFs, which are exchange traded funds, basically a fancy way of investing into the overall market instead of individual stocks. This type of investment allows you to minimize your risk while still seeing much higher returns than keeping your money in a regular checking account or a high yield savings account. The next type of investment is individual stocks, and although these might be more risky, they also have the potential for higher reward, and especially in your early 20s, I'm all about calculated risk. Now, I don't invest in individual stocks anymore, but in my earlier 20s, I did make a substantial amount of money betting on Tesla. If you are going to invest in individual stocks, make sure you do your research and make sure you stay up to date because things can change so quickly. But if you want to have a set it and forget it type of investment, then go the index funds and ETFs route. The next investment is Bitcoin, and I know that's still a controversial take, and I'm not sure why. I've been buying Bitcoin since 2017, and it has been the biggest reason I have seen my wealth grow the way that it has. And on top of that, it has been the best performing asset class for the last 10 years, and the institutional adoption that we are seeing is actually crazy. Everyone thinks they're too late and that they missed it, but they were saying that at 5K, 10K, 20K, 50K,